angled slightly down towards the floor and not directly across the room. And to adjust it, you hear those audible clicks. The problem is it won't stay like that. With the fan on, just the natural, slight vibration of it moving, especially if you have it on auto rotate, will wind up with it just flopping back to its low position. There's nothing here that appears to be adjustable. I got no response on a company video about the fan on how to adjust it, but it just flops back down. Essentially would be pointed more down towards the floor than across the room. The base is pretty sturdy. I guess people talk about this fairly heavy base, but the rest of it though, doesn't inspire. There's a lot of wiggle room in this thing. It's kind of strange how much flex there is in all of this. And yeah, this is tight. This is as tight as it can, but this whole thing is mostly just made of fairly cheap plastic. So, I don't know if anybody ever knocked this thing over, it could pretty easily be damaged, I would think, because it's just not a sturdy, burly fan at all. There's a little thing on here that you take this screw out and rotate this little clear thing down, and the front of the fan will come off so you can clean the blades, which I look for in a fan. That's a great feature. But this thing is so incredibly chintzy, it'll just blow your mind. I thought I was over tightening the screw and maybe screwing up the threads in there. And I was tightening it down, but this thing just seems like it's just, you can see the flex there. It's just, they purposely picked the cheapest stuff to make this from, and it shows. So I'm definitely not keeping this.
Not too many times I get real stoked and excited about a fan, but this fan is something to be excited about. As soon as I got it out of the box, I knew that this was different than any fan I ever had. This has all metal casing up here and very small inlets there for the air and also for children's fingers. So many plastic ones. In the back they have the bigger separations between the bars. This is all like a metal casing on here. If you're hearing anything, it's just because my cell phone speaker is right by the wind. This is the absolute silent fan when it's blowing and rotating like that. And what I really enjoyed too about it, picking it up, is the base. Look how thick that base is. And down here on the bottom, it's a hard plastic material, but look, oh my, it's really heavy. It has these, I want to show you this bottom here. It has this black down here, this black bottom, and you put on with that bolt there, and it's the weight. So this fan is extremely heavy. It's not like a child's gonna bump it and it's gonna fall over. So if you want a fan that's gonna stay put, this is it. Has your features here. Now these aren't like push buttons. You just like put your finger over it and it operates it. See that? And then here you have your speed here that goes from your different fan speeds, 5 different fan speeds. You have a timer as well that you can set it from anywhere 1, 2, 4 up to 8 hours of fan use. You also have a thing called natural that it will just kind of go on its own and find the right thing. Back here in the back, well, let me just show you this as well. This is how you lower it and raise it from here. So because it's hard, you almost need 2 hands because this is heavy duty, but I like that mechanism to raise it and lowering it. Other than twisting a piece, it's actually so nice to use. Here is the remote for it, and I put Velcro on back here just because I wanted it to stay latched on, and all the features are on the remote as well. You can go into natural mode, you can go into your sleep mode, your fan mode, your timer modes and things. So this is it. That's the only thing. I didn't quite stay put exactly where I wanted it to, but look at this. Absolutely a great fan, sucks air in, and works absolutely beautiful. You can adjust it however you like there. Rotates, could be stationary as well. Best bass I ever saw in a fan, and just so excited about how this fan works and how good. I mean, it actually moves a lot of air too, if you're wondering that. It certainly moves a lot of air. So, yeah, so just a really heavy duty, safe, easy operation touch. I love how you can put the remote back here. I do recommend putting some Velcro back there as well. Maybe the only thing I would have suggested was a little hook up here for when you wrap your cord up and around it when you're done unplugging it. That would be the only thing I could really think to improve the Velcro in those two things. Other than that, absolutely loving this fan, and just a great fan.
Yeah, I don't know why it keeps beeping. See? Here's the remote. And if I turn it off, it'll be fine again. And then sometimes it'll just beep all over. See, like that. I'm not pressing anything. See? I don't know why. Here's the remote. I just don't know why it does that.
So this is on, and then when I press the power button, it just goes into turbo. So I press it again, and now it's like actually on, you can see by the light. So it just won't turn off, you have to unplug it.
See?
low. Medium. That's high. Let's go for turbo. More like medium speed. And it centers the wind like straight forward, not to the sides.
Tom, so one of her friends, a guy named Tom something. I don't even know if she went. She just mentioned it, and I didn't want to say anything, you know, around the grind. She goes